What if characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe were Pokemon trainers? Part 4. How's it going, everyone? Thefusrodab back again with another discussion video from our series, Marvel characters as Pokemon trainers. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you're new here, and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to leave your opinions down in the comments. Am I spot on, or do I need to rewatch the entire MCU again? Before we get started, let's remind ourselves of some rules for these lists. Rule number 1. Pokemon won't be chosen based off of appearance alone. This is because saying a Pokemon looks like a character is a matter of opinion. This list will be based on similarities to their character or actions. Rule number 2. Duplicate Pokemon will be allowed. This will allow me to make multiple connections across different characters and to highlight the similarities and differences between said characters. Rule number 3. Each character will be given a full team of 6 Pokemon. This is to ensure that we can make multiple connections for each character and fully discuss the deeper meanings of these choices. And as always, this is a spoiler warning for any appearance of Hulk in the MCU. You have been warned. We continue our MCU alternate reality with the Incredible Hulk himself, Bruce Banner. Choosing a Pokemon team for the Hulk was difficult to say the least. The lazy answer would have been just to give him a bunch of bulky, physical attacking Pokemon, but I wanted to be creative with this. Bruce Banner and the Hulk are 2 separate characters, not counting Professor Hulk, that is. So for this video, I'm going to assign 3 Pokemon to the Hulk and 3 to Bruce Banner. Let's get started. We'll start off the Pokemon team with the Hulk's choices. Team member number 1, Tyranitar. For my first choice, I decided on Tyranitar. For the longest time, Tyranitar has been a personal favorite Pokemon of mine, and likewise, I really love Bruce Banner and the Hulk, so this works perfectly. Tyranitar is a monstrous Pokemon, just like the Hulk is a monstrous hero. This snippet from Tyranitar's Ultra Moon Pokedex entry makes a perfect parallel to the Hulk. This Pokemon is a mobile disaster, leaving mountains crumbled and houses destroyed in its wake. I don't know about you, but that perfectly describes the Hulk's rampages if you ask me. When Banner loses control, literally no one is safe. Much like taming the beast within, taming a Tyranitar would prove to be a heavy burden for him. Team member number 2, Mega Swampert. In its Mega Evolved form, Swampert becomes an absolute powerhouse, with an increased attack and defense stat. This perfectly mirrors the Hulk's enhanced physical ability and his durability. I mean, come on, he literally survived a fall from thousands of feet in the air in the first Avengers movie. That was an awesome scene, by the way. Also, a side note, I know the rules say we can't make a Pokemon be on the list because he looks like the character, but come on, bro is basically the Hulk. Tell me I'm wrong. Team member number 3, Conkeldurr. When choosing a team for the Hulk, I had to pick at least one fighting type, for obvious reasons. There were so many great choices to pick from as well. Machamp, Hariyama, Blaziken, and even Buzzwole were considered for this list. I chose Conkeldurr because it reminded me of the sheer destruction the Hulk has caused throughout the MCU. Hulk Smash becoming his catchphrase was no accident. Conkeldurr is basically the Hulk of the Pokemon world. I mean, can't you picture the Hulk holding those 2 massive pieces of concrete as well? It just fits so perfectly. We're halfway through the video. This is just a friendly reminder for you to like and subscribe for more. Thanks, let's get back into it. Team member number 4, Reuniclus. Just a reminder that team members 4 through 6 will focus more on Bruce Banner as a character. For my first choice for Banner's half of the team, I decided to go with a Pokemon that perfectly embodies cell division and biological complexity. It's no surprise to any MCU fan that Bruce Banner became the Hulk after dangerous complications of gamma radiation. We see examples of Banner's genius scientific research throughout the MCU as well. The intricate science that Banner studied throughout the MCU helped him understand his condition, which ultimately drove the plot of the MCU forward. Team member number 5, Magnezone. I chose Magnezone to be on Bruce Banner's team because this choice perfectly parallels Banner's work in the field of science through the MCU. Magnezone's electric and steel type represents technological and scientific advancement, which perfectly parallels Banner's contributions to the development of new technology for the Avengers. We see Bruce Banner assist in the creation of Ultron, then in the creation of the Vision to stop Ultron, and even time travel alongside Tony Stark. A quick side note, be sure to check out my previous What If MCU Characters Were Pokemon Trainer videos. We've done several awesome ones, such as Tony Stark, Peter Parker, and even Steve Rogers. Alright, back to the video. I think Bruce Banner would definitely see Magnezone as a scientific marvel in itself. What do you think? Team member number 6, Ampharos. For Bruce Banner's final team member, I chose Ampharos. Ampharos is an electric-type Pokemon from Generation 2. In the main storyline of Gold, Silver, and Crystal versions, we see Ampharos atop a lighthouse in Olivine City. Ampharos is associated with providing light and guidance in this instance. As previously mentioned, we see Banner work in a similar role of guidance within the MCU. His intellect assisted major plot lines such as the creation of Ultron, the Vision, and even the Time Machine from Avengers Endgame. Also, a fun little parallel I wanted to mention is that Ampharos can Mega Evolve. It gains the Dragon type, which hints at the great hidden power within Banner. Well, that's my list. What do you think? Was it spot on, or do I need to go back and rewatch the entire MCU again? Also, what about this list would you change and why? Let's get some conversations going in the comments. I love talking to you guys. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share the video with a friend. This series is really fun to make, so please let me know what I should do next. And lastly, a special thank you to the members of the Fus Force for making videos like this possible. Have yourself an incredible rest of your day, but above all else, stay excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time.